This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Noles will kick this away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Misses the receiver, incomplete. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Cale. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now it's 2nd down here.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Young. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the 2nd down play. Ball handed to the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Aggressive call on the opening play. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense, in good position to take that throw away.
Important 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw, and you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee, a quarterback that can make throws like this.
Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Out there to start a new drive from the 21. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down. Down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down. Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the 1st, and here comes the tempo. Pulls it in. It's Moulton.
Tackled quickly after the catch, should be short of the marker. The Knowles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's off the incompletion. It sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's reeled in. It's Davis. The Seminoles keep the football on the move. Looking for a gap. It's Davis. And stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark into that opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. And brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Perfect 2 for 2 on third downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Seminoles will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Gonna run it. It's Young. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake. Looking to throw on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Adams. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground. A new set of downs after that completion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Young. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this man coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The completion sets up a second down play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Second down play coming up. Looking for a man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. Now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the second down incompletion, we'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. That's a strong stiff arm. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He'll be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Noles have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Noles.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. They stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He fires downfield. Oh, what a grab! Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring out 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
A play action, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Back in the end zone, he could not get his foot down. It's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he just steps out of bounds, a takeaway to wrap up this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Powering through.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. Using his legs here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Noles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He lets it go. Cannot connect on his first throw. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab behind the line, it's Davis. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Seminoles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
With the catch, it's Smith. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
But defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the Seminoles will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive, pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Becoming a long mark. Play number 10 on the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Caught behind the line. It's Hampton. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Quick throw to his receiver. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Now in third and very long. Looking to throw. Just standing there. Gets hit again. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
Number 32 on to kick it away.
Ball fielded at the 45. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running back has it on a screen now. Gets some space around the 30. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you...
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Russell. Makes the catch. It's Young. He heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down.
Who's in the clear? Touchdown, Alabama. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Grinding away with their running game. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
And the Noles will have to kick this away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. On 1st down, it's play action. He lets it go on the move. reach the ground with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Some hard running there through a tackle. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Returner choosing to field this one. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Dropping back, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Try to pick up the third and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Edwards. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Bringing pressure. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. The passes off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. That, to me, is probably the ball game.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Ball handed off. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Russell. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Hey, really good call here by the defense coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he goes down, but what a play to seal this victory for the defense. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really